Hey, y'all, I'm going to be reacting on KODAMA KAWASHIRI episode 7. I'll be watching it from Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction from the minutes and 30-second mark in 1, 0, go. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see more of our main girl. You know, that actually is one of the reasons why I love using those type of coffee packets. Okay, that's kind of cute. How did she put that much milk when the cup was that filled without it spilling? How's that possible? And how does her jacket not dirty? I'm just saying. You don't think it'd look messy. I just wish the production values were a little bit higher when it came to her going to the store, though. I like the cute little voice there. I like how they gave it a sentient voice, the packet. I mean, sometimes you get what you pay for. That's why when it comes to certain things, you shouldn't be that cheap because you will get fucked over sometimes. And I'm trying to be a dick about it because I've gone cheap before too on some of my foods. And I'm like, yeah, I should have just bought the name brand recognition. Like, for example, I've tried like the non-brand cereals, like the cereal that looks like fucking Captain Crunch, but it's not Captain Crunch. It's like a knockoff version of it, and it tastes like shit. Even though it's significantly cheaper, I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just pay more money for the Captain Crunch, or in Walmart where they sell the Great Value brand shit, and it's fucking trash. A good portion of the Great Value stuff when it comes to flavor. Not saying all the Great Value stuff is trash, but most of it is. And I'm like, yeah, again, I'd rather just spend a little bit more just to get better flavor. So that whole bit where she's like, there's a difference. I've had that before. I fucking had that before. And sometimes being a cheap fuck, and then I regret being a cheap fuck in that instance. So from a relatability standpoint, it makes the episode stronger. And even though, yes, you could argue they didn't give our girl any characterization, I've long accepted that at this point that the series ain't going to really be overly ambitious when it comes to its writing. So character writing was fine. Our girl was consistent to her character, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Production values do hamper the humor a little bit, though, because when she's walking towards the store, it's like going dun, then they pull her to the right. You can definitely tell the penny pinching was strong this episode. And when she was drinking coffee, I think it would have been funnier if they would have just, at the very least, have had her drink coffee and it stick on her sweater, because it would have been funnier. It'd be like, damn, this girl be getting messy as shit. And I think it would have made it more hilarious. So that's why I felt this episode, its production values kind of do lower the effect of its gags, because there are some anime where sometimes you see a character do something and they get completely dirty, and their clothing gets a bit dirtied up. And that extra effort in the animation makes the joke funnier because it shows an attention to detail. Here, though, it's a little bit immersive breaking that you don't even get to see her clothing dirty because it's like, it should be dirty, you know? So, and it would add a little bit more grit to the joke, too. So that's why I felt the animation kind of lowered the potential humor of the jokes. And that's why if I had to rate the episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, voice acting was great. I almost forgot to mention that. And that's why if I had to rate the episode overall on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, and 10 being exceptional, I'm still going to give it an above average score of a 6 out of 10 because it was still funny. But I mean, like, holy shit. I really wish this episode really looked as good as the opening, because if it did, this series would actually be legitimately probably among the funniest anime of the season. But with how it is so far, it's just a pleasant anime. Nothing more, nothing less. I mean, and I guess I'm assuming that's what the people behind this series aspired towards, just something pleasant. Which, before you all see anime came in, it's just a short anime. You shouldn't expect much. I'm like, see the Ai Tsushima series, which all the episodes are free on YouTube. And for those of you wondering, I reacted to every episode of it, the TV version. That series had also 1 minute per episode, but it had a damn fantastic script, and it was fantastically funny too, and even dealt with themes of like death too when it came to that series, which made it extra doubly sad. And 2 of its single core episodes, which made that series fantastic. So every single time anyone tells Anime Caveman I'm being on a 1-minute show, I'm like, no, because I assume Shima exists. So that's the gold standard for me, at least, when it comes to 1-minute anime. And then when it comes to the gold standard of short anime in general, Aisu Shima and Pui Pui Monk are the gold standard for short anime, which I will always compare every short anime to those 2. Since those exist, my standards for short anime are fucking sky high in comparison to your normal anime viewer, because I watch a lot more anime than your normal anime viewer. I mean, when this season's done, I would have reacted to 40 anime this season. A little bit more than 40, because Netflix is going to be having their anime in March, so that'll be 41. I'll be ballooned to 41 soon. But yeah, that's the only downside about the episode. Just the production value is lowering it a little bit for me. But I still had fun reacting to the episode nonetheless and watching it. I ain't going to lie about that. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I would really love to hear your thoughts and how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, come subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video, and I hope y'all have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.